Westbrook as more of a Bronco, right? A guy who is, in many respects, uncontrollable. And I think oftentimes people do things just to get a reaction out of people. Westbrook knew that the photo was going to go viral. He had to know that. And I see it similar, a parallel with what Lil Nas X has been doing for, the better part of a year or so, in terms of it's just one spectacle after another, giving Satan a lap dance and, him being quote unquote pregnant with his album and the videos and the images. And what it really made me think about is that there's so many people in our culture, in our society, who put on a good face. They want to tell you that they can do what they want and that they're strong and they're powerful. But there's a difference between a tough exterior and an inner strength. And what I see is a culture, particularly in pop culture, that is not just morally bankrupt, but spiritually impoverished. And that really makes me have a different feeling, less so of, condemnation and contempt, and more so in many respects of pity and empathy. And that's why I cited the scripture in Deuteronomy in the Old Testament, where God, through Moses is telling the children of Israel, when you come into this land and it's flowing with milk and honey, and it has houses you didn't build and wells you didn't dig, don't forget about me.
When I would see Westbrook showing up at games, dressed the attention getting way that he was addressed all the time and always constant, I looked at that the entire time and was just like, he got a secret, and he gonna tell that secret at some point. And he put on, I don't know if it was the humiliation ceremony that they make a lot of these guys go through to get let into the club, but that's what we just witnessed. You got
the young people call it sus.
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 What does that mean?
I guess you're a little suspect. I don't know.
Anyway, so that's my take on Westbrook. If you had a short response to that, do you have at it?
Yeah, so I think in many respects, I agree with you, 100% in terms of being able to control one's emotions is a mark, one, of wisdom, and certainly of healthy masculinity, right? That doesn't mean you never fight. That doesn't mean you never get angry. It just means that you are in control. You are doing. You're not just responding to what other people are doing. I made my comment about Westbrook, and again, my views on that have changed just seeing what he's been doing over the last couple of days. But to me, and I'll use an analogy I use often, I see Westbrook as more of a Bronco, right? A guy who is, in many respects, uncontrollable. And what I'm saying is, in many respects, I see LeBron as more of a Gelding, right? But between those two is a healthy balance, which is a stallion, which is an uncut male horse.